I'm negotiating with myself. Negotiating with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose and no ego to bruise when I'm negotiating with myself. Iran says he's lying. This morning, right before the markets open, Trump chickened out on his threats to attack Iran's infrastructure and Iran's threats to do the same, knowing that Iran has more ability to do that to all of their neighbors than we do. So Trump always chickens out. He tacoed again. He announced it right before the markets open, and I predict right after the markets close, then we'll get the bad news. Negotiations broke down. Well, Iran says there have been no negotiations. I don't want to have to believe Iran, but Israel said the same thing. Iran said Trump's trying to manipulate the markets. Israel said that's not happening. Trump's trying to manipulate the markets. Israel, the people that got us into this crap in the first place, throwing Trump under the bus. Trump's going to throw him back under the bus. But, all right, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. See, who were you talking to other than talking to yourself? Let's see. Play the clip.
A top person. Don't forget, we've wiped out the leadership phase 1, phase 2, and largely phase 3. But we're dealing with the man who I believe is the most respected and the leader. It's a little tough. We've wiped out everybody.
Is that the Supreme Leader?
No, not the Supreme Leader.
So
we don't.
Not much talk
Well, nobody heard of the second Supreme Leader.
So he doesn't know who they're talking to. He's talking to himself, like I said. And I don't even know. I mean, yeah, he's a liar. Absolutely. Everything he says is a lie. But I really think that this delusional old bastard believes it. He's having a conversation in his head with his imaginary frenemy. The new Ayatollah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. This is what we've come to. It's 25th Amendment time. This guy is unfit to drive a car, man. Come on. What's wrong with you people? In other news, I gave Anthropic too much credit back in the day. When they originally resisted having the government use their AI model for mass surveillance of the American people and autonomous killing weapons, it wasn't really because of any moral stance. They just say AI is not that good yet for those things. And when they get there, they'll help the government develop autonomous killing weapons, mass surveillance. Well, we've learned recently, very important thing, that girls' school that we blew up and killed like 160 people, mostly children. Well, that was a valid military target 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Now, I know you use AI. I know I use AI for random shit, and sometimes you just get shit wrong. Especially, I did an AI of the U.S. Running out of ammunition and a U.S. soldier shooting a slingshot, and he gave him an extra limb. So it does stupid shit sometimes. It makes some stupid mistakes. Now, the word is that Palantir has integrated Claude into its system. Now, we know that Palantir's main reason for existing in the U.S. government is to perfect a mass surveillance program of the American people. So, of course, they're going to use Claude for that. But they also used Palantir. They've been using Palantir and Anthropic software, Claude, to pick their targets. And in the beginning of the war, they'd pick, you know, a couple thousand targets to just, you know, immediately bomb the fuck out of. And one of them was that school, which 10 years ago was a military target. It was using a map over a decade old, because AI just scans the internet for stuff. It just does it really fast. You know, you would have been better off Googling it, maybe getting a street view picture of it or something. So here's a little bit from Palantir's CEO about their relationship. Play the clip.
The Department of War is planning to phase out Anthropic. Currently, it's not phased out. Our products are integrated with Anthropic, and in the future, it will probably be integrated with other large language models because of this dispute.
Well, that's not scary. That's not scary. No. Autonomous killing machines? Yeah. I didn't see every Terminator movie that ever existed. You know, maybe they didn't either. I don't know. It's just the most ridiculous, stupid thing. And even the developers, they just say it's not ready for that yet. So that it's not about morals. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's just not ready yet. Now, if these parts didn't kill you or scare you, this sure will. You know, they talk about it like it's a spreadsheet, man. Play this clip.
This is Mayhem Smart System, Palantir's software as a service product that we are deploying across the entire department. As you can see, it's not just one data feed, it's multiple. And instead of having 8 or 9 systems for those decision makers to look at every single day in order for them to make decisions, you then fuse it into a single visualization tool. The single visualization tool allows you to select, deselect different types of data, look at different approaches to data, but more importantly, action from the same system that you're trying to develop your workflows around. Once you have a detection that you want to actually move into a targeting workflow, for example, this is what we do. Left click, right click, left click, magically, it becomes a detection.
Oh. Do you feel better? I sure don't. It's a scary world we're getting into. People don't even do their own killing anymore. My God. Michael Carell from the WTH News Network. If you want some more, let's have a discussion about it in the comments. Let's talk about this stuff, man. Like, subscribe, help get us up to our first 100 on YouTube if you're on YouTube. And then every other platform's different, you know, several hundred here, 20,000 there, all very different for a project that started like a month ago. All right, hit those buttons, y'all. It helps out a lot. Thank you.